Our UAV is online.
What's going on, guys? It's Church here, bringing you another video today, and this one is gonna be Storytime 8, cause you know what I said, I'm gonna be reviving the Storytime series. So this will be the 8th one. Obviously, I just said it, and you can, read the title and everything, so you know what one it is. But this one is kind of a weird story. I don't know. It's kind of like strange, kind of, and kind of specific to me. Obviously, every story should be. I don't know why I'm gonna do this one. I have like another one, but I decided this one might be a little bit more fun and easier to do. I don't know why. I know for a fact I haven't done this one. The other one I'm not really sure, and it's kind of close to one of the other ones I did, but I'm gonna do it again some other time because I do know that now that I know that I haven't done it yet. But I wanted to do this one today, and this one is about the first time I went sailing. I know, kind of weird, but it's kind of a weird story. So, when I go sailing, I'm not going out to the ocean. No way. It's my first time. It's like my parents have done it and my brother's done it a couple times. But we're not like experienced enough, I guess you would say, to like go out on the ocean and do it. So we do it at the lake. But I'm like a weird person, and I can do oceans very well. Like, I'm fine with oceans. Lakes and ponds and shit are just, I don't like them. They're weird. They have like the weirdest fish and shit in it, and I just don't like it. So I'm like one of those kids that, like, if I'm in the water in the pond, I'm like uneasy. Like, I'm just like, I don't know what the hell is under me. I'm like, and just in the back of my mind, I'm like, ponds are strange and dirty and have weird fish and animals in them. Fuck, I messed that up. But they have weird things in them, and I don't want to deal with it. And like, it just gets in my head, and it stays there. I don't know what it is. It's weird. I mean, I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but it's really strange. I hate ponds and lakes. So when I went out, I was like reluctantly just like, no, I don't want to go sailing out on this thing. I will hang out here. I'll go in like the swimming area where there's the nice nets that they put out, so it keeps everything out. And I know for a fact I'm good, except for like small minnows and things. So I was just like reluctant. They kept going out, and I was like sitting there watching, and I was like, oh, but it looks so fun. So I guess I decided I'd go out. So I was like, Dad, alright, fine, take me out, we'll do it, whatever. And it was the worst mistake, because I didn't know how sailboats work. I didn't know that this one specific model, or like maybe even like a bunch of these like small, really small sailboats, that I don't know, like they're just like a really small, like thin, like less than like a foot thick, like from bottom to top. Maybe a foot, less than like a foot, I think, thick that way. It has like a little cockpit in it. No, it's definitely more than a foot, but whatever. It has like a little cockpit in it, and you sit. And as you turn the sail, it's not like one of those luxury sailboats where you just sit there and the sails move as you do, and like you don't have to duck. It's like when you move the sail to turn, you have to like duck under it, jump to the other side, grab a rope, pull it, just like this complex thing. And the whole time you're doing it, you have to counteract it turning, because if you don't, the thing just like capsizes, and you have to like flip it, and all this garbage about it. And I didn't realize that this is what the sailboat was like. So I went out, and my dad was like explaining to me as we were slowly going, and then he's like, alright, here we go, and turns it, and oh my god, it's just like, you're like straight up and down almost. I was not happy. I was like, no, don't want to do this. I don't want to be, I'm like falling out of the boat. I'm like trying my best to stay in. And so we do that, and I'm just sitting there like, no, don't want to do this anymore. Like, bring me back to shore. This pond is stupid. I don't want to be on the boat. And my dad was like, no, you gotta be over for another 5 minutes. And I was like, I'm like, Dad, if I fall in, I'm gonna punch you in the face or something. And he started laughing. And then he did another turn. And this is the worst, is that when he turned, he fell out, and I was stuck in the boat. So I didn't know how to do anything, and it just like went. I just kept going, and I don't know how to stop. I don't know how to turn on this thing, because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm kind of like freaking out, like, oh man, I'm just gonna go towards the shore and like hit it, break the boat. I'm not jumping out either. I'm gonna stay on for the ride. But luckily, I guess my dad came, swam, and got back in. But for that like minute or less or so where I was like in the boat alone, oh, my mind was racing. I was not happy. I was pissed. I was so angry. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to jump out because, like I said, ponds are stupid and I don't like them. Yeah, and so I just kind of freaked out. And then my dad got in, and we kept going, and finally I was after that. I was like, no, I'm done. I'm like, you're taking me back. And he's like, fine, whatever. And He took me back to shore, and that was kind of it. That was just my experience on a sailboat, and honestly, I've never gone back out on a sailboat, mostly because we don't really take it out that much. We took it out for like 2 weekends in a row, and that was one of those weekends, and that was like it. We don't use it that much. I mean, I don't know, we're just too big, and now, because like when we did it, I was like really young. I was probably like 9 or something. Like, I was really young. So like now I'm okay with ponds. I still hate ponds, but like, no, I still rather go in the ocean. Like, I don't want to swim in ponds. Ponds are dumb. They're just weird. So that was way back when. We haven't used it since. And I mean, I'm kind of happy about that because they're stupid. Like I said, I don't want to use the boat. The boat's dumb. But that was kind of the story. I mean, it was kind of sucky when I was 9, but don't think I'm like this pussy. I'm not 9 anymore. I'm 17 now. So like, I'm over it. Like, I still don't want to go in the boat, and I don't want to go in ponds, but like, I'm over it. Like, I'm not like that anymore. So I don't think I was like 2 weeks ago or something where I was freaking out about a pond being in a sailboat, because it's not. It's not that. But I hope you guys liked it. I mean, it was kind of a weird story, like I said. It's kind of like just kind of out there, kind of like this awkward story. But I thought it'd be a nice one to do. It was kind of funny, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It was sort of funny, I suppose. Like, it wasn't funny for me then, but like, I guess it was easier to tell than the other one, sort of. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I look forward to new story times. I will keep bringing them. Look forward to the other videos and everything. And follow, like, subscribe to the channel. Just do whatever you want. Comment. Don't comment some bullshit things, because I know one of you does, and he's my friend in real life, and that's why he's doing it. But you need to cut it out. And then that's it, guys. So just see you guys next video. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you.